Maintenance, another thing. They sent a mail. So just seeing that, just now it came. Just went and told my wife, come, you just read this. I was just thinking, and you said, konnichiwa.
Kumama sensei.
Komba.
Konbawa sensei.
Kumama sensei.
Konbawa sensei.
Kombawa. So lesson 15. I don't know how it is for you people, but for me it is like this, time flies like there's simply no time. So 12 of you have come and joined.
Konbawa sensei. Yes.
So in lesson 15, no, we saw that. So on page 7117, you have that yesterday, today, tomorrow, day before yesterday, tomorrow. Similarly, last week before last. So I'll just tell you again. Ototoi, that is, Ototoi is year before, day before yesterday. Kino is yesterday, Kyo is today, Ashita tomorrow, Asate day after tomorrow. Week is Sensenshu, week before last, Senshu last week, Konshu this week, Raishu next week, Saraishu week after next. Then you have Sen Getsu, Sengetsu. Sensen Getsu is month before last. Sengetsu is last month. Kongetsu this month. Raigetsu next month. Saraigetsu a month after next. Then comes year. Ototoshi. Year before last. Last year. Kotoshi this year. Rainen next year. Sarainen year after next. So this is something you should remember. Okay. Then we saw lesson 15 wasn't so difficult, right? Now, Renshu, the first question in lesson 15, the first question, you have to use neither and connect two sentences. So there, without doing this, I do this. Not doing this, I do this. Okay. So let us see. Asagohan o tabemasu. Asagohan is breakfast or tabemasu. Gakko e ikimasu. I go to school. Now, suppose you were to say, without having breakfast, I went to school. How will you say? Asagohan o tabenai de, without eating. Taberu, tabenai de, gakko. ni ikimashita. That is, I went. Suppose you say, without having breakfast, I go to school, then it is ikimasu. Gakko ni ikimasu. Next. Yesterday, that's the first question. How migakimashita? I brushed my teeth yesterday. Sugu, immediate. Sugu ni immediately. Nemashita, I slept immediately. So, how will you say, without brushing my teeth, I went to sleep immediately. How migaku migaka nai. Migaka nai de sugu ni nemashita. That's how you'll say. How migaka nai de sugu ni nemashita. Okay, now tell me this, okay? Shimbun o yomimasu. I read newspaper. Internet. No news. News is news. Omimasu. I see the news on the TV. No, internet news I see. So how will you say, without reading newspaper, I see the internet news? How will you say that?
Shinbun o yominaide.
Yoma nai.
Yomanaide.
Internet no news o means. Okay. Hoka means other. Hoka is other. Hoka no hito means other people, other person, other people. No hanashi. What they say, the other people, their talk. Hanashi is talk. O kikimasu. I listen to what other people say. I listen to the other people's talk. Then next is taksan hanashimasu. I speak a lot. Taksan hanashimasu. I speak a lot. Okay. So how will I say, without listening to what other person says, I speak a lot. Or someone speaks a lot. Without listening to what other people say, this guy, whoever it is, he speaks a lot. How will you say?
No, hitono,
Ah,
hana, shak,
Hanashi wo.
Ikanaide.
Hikanai,
shak,
hikanai, taksan hanashimasu. Okay. Doesn't listen to any, what other person says. He talks a lot. Okay. Then the second one we already did it, no? I told you, no? Numbers like this, 10,000 and all that. You see the numbers in units of 10,000. If you say it the Japanese way. Our way, we see it in units of thousands. Okay. Now, maeni. You have to say maeni. Maeni means before. That is, you will use the dictionary, please remember, use the dictionary form of the word and use maeni. Dictionary form of the verb plus maeni. It means before doing whatever be the verb. Okay, I think you can do it. Okay, see the example. Ban gohan o tabemasu, kusuri o nomimasu. Ban gohan o tabemasu, kusuri o nomimasu. Okay. So ban gohan is dinner. So before having dinner, eating dinner, I'll take the medicine. I'll have medicine. I have medicine before taking dinner. So how is that? Having dinner. Eating dinner. Ban gohan no taberu mae ni kusuri o nomimasu. Okay. Hayashi-san ga Nihon ni kaerimasu. So he'll go back to Japan. Hayashi-san. So before he goes back to Japan, right? O tegami o watashimasu. I'll give him his letter. O tegami, his letter. O watashimasu. Watasu is to hand over. Kaeru is a first group word. Now make it before he goes back home to Japan. Yeah.
Hayashi-san ga Nihon ni kaeru mae ni
O tegami o
otegami o
Watashi.
watashimasu.
next. Gakko e ikimasu. I'll go to school. Ofuro ni haerimasu. I'll have a bath. So before going to school, I'll have a bath. How will you say that?
Gakkoe ikumae ni
Mae ni
ofuru ni
haerimasu.
haerimasu.
You know, I hope you know by now what this ofuro is. Why they say ofuro ni haerimasu? Japanese, they have bath. Japanese bath is different from our bath, So when they bathe, what they do is they bathe like us. They have a bath like us. Like how we have soap and scrub yourself and then. After which, what they do is they enter a bath. That's a different thing. So hot bath. They enter that, they sit and relax. Not only relax, they soak themselves. That's called ofuro. Okay, Japanese bath. So two stages. One, bath like us, have a bath like we do, and then enter. So that's why they call ofuro ni haeru. Haeru is to enter. Okay, it's hot bath. It's hot, pretty hot. It's about 45 degrees, something like that. That's quite hot. Okay. So that's why they say ofuro ni haeru. Actually, what we do is abiru. Abiru is to pour water over yourself. You can say shawa o abiru. Abiru is to have bathe. Ofuro ni haeru is to enter a bath, but then ofuro ni haerimasu, we don't do that. So gakko e iku mae ni ofuro ni haerimasu. Now chichi is my dad, ga ie ni home or my house, ni kimasu, my dad will come home. Ie o kirei ni shimasu, I'll make it clean, I'll clean up the house. Kirei ni suru means to clean up, to make it clean. Yeah. What will you say? Before my dad comes up, I'll clean up the house. How? Make the house clean.
Chichiga
Ieni
ieni kirumae
Kurumae
Mae ni
kirumae ni
Iewo.
iewo
Ewo
kirei ni
Kirei ni
shimasu.
Shimasu.
Correct. Okay. So that was lesson 15, Renshu. We'll see the exercise now. I think I'll do this also. This is the first exercise, your first question you do. Okay, just fill up and say it while you do this, no, but don't write in your textbook. Do it in your notebook. Don't write anything, exercise and Renshu, don't use the textbook. Anywhere else you can write all the meanings or whatever you have to write, any note, anything. Mark the adjective, write this is meanings. Verbs, you can say verbs, first group, second group, all that you can write. Okay. Conjugated form, whatever, but don't write anything here. Renshu and exercise, leave it like that because that will help you a lot. If you write, no, the answers you'll see when you try to revise and all that will be difficult. You want then you'll have to buy another book. Textbook. Another copy. So don't write anything here. Okay. Niku tabemasen, mame o tabemas. You already seen one thing. Niku wa tabemasen, mame wa tabemas. That is okay. That is when there are two sentences. This I'll do, this I won't do. But how will you say without eating meat? I won't eat meat, but I won't eat meat. So without eating meat, I'll eat bean. So you got to use naide and connect. Connected with naide.
Niku tabe kunai. Niku tabe
Nik means meat.
Niku tabe kunai de.
Tabe naide. Taberu, no? Second group.
Okay, second group.
Drop ru and add nai. Tabe naide. Mame o tabe.
Mame o tabemus.
O sake. O nomimasen. I won't have sake. I will not drink sake. Mizu o nomimasen. I'll drink water. So without drinking sake, I'll drink water. Yeah.
O sake o numukunai de.
Why you are using ku?
Nomu.
No. How will you conjugate the first group verb? Noma.
Namanaide.
Nomakuna.
Nomimasen. Nomu. Nomanaide. Mizuo. Nomimas. Osake o nomanaide. Mizuo. Ku only comes for e adjectives.
Okay.
Okay. Sukoshi yasumitai. Yasumu is to rest. Yasumimas, yasumitai. I want to rest. Yasumitai. Sukoshi, a little. Yasumitai, des. Sukoshi yasumitai des. Kara, because I want to rest a little. Terebio mimasen. Hayaku nemasu. I'll sleep early. I won't see the TV. Without seeing the TV, I'll sleep early. Why? Because I want to rest a little. How?
Sukoshi
Yasumitai.
yasumitai des kara
Mm.
terebi o
Mm.
mimas means Mimasen. Mm,
Mhm. What is the dictionary form?
um,
To see. What is the dictionary?
Miru.
Miru.
Miru. How will you make it
Miru.
Miranai.
Miran.
really? Is it first
Miru.
group or second group?
Miru is, I think,
Miru.
second
First
group.
group.
Second group. Then how
Second
will you
group.
make it?
Minai. Minai.
I'm not getting.
Minai. Terebi o minai de hayak nemasu.
Sukoshi yasumitai desu kara terebi o minai de hayaku nemasu. So please, again, everyday conjugate. Okay, why is it you're finding it difficult? You're saying miranai de, you shouldn't be saying that. Please conjugate your verbs. No? Now you remember, no? Why I tell you conjugate. Okay. Muzukashi desu kara. Because it is difficult. Fransugo, French, no hon, o yomimasen. Eigo no hon o yomimasu. Yeah. What is the verb? Which group is it? How do you make it?
Yomimasen. Yomu.
Muzukashi. Full. Read the entire thing.
Muzukashi desu kara.
No.
France go no on o yomanai de. Yomanai de. Ye.
Eigo.
Eigo
No
no
hon.
on o yomimasu.
Good. So muzukashi desu kara France go no hon o yomanai de. Eigo no hon o yomimasu. Next. Soto, outside. De asobimasen. 部屋の中で遊びましょう。Don't play outside. I won't play outside. Play inside inside the house. Let's play inside the house. Yeah. What group is this verb?
Asobu.
Asobu is the first group verb.
First group. So, asobanai.
Full. Read the entire thing.
Sorry. So,
Soto de.
soto de asobanai
Sobanai de.
de
Heya
heya no naka de
naka de.
asobi
Masho.
Asobimasho. Let's play. Now this asobu means play, but what play? You don't know what you're playing. Just like that, running around. Children and all, they run around. They're not playing any game, right? Keep running around, climbing up something, coming down, throwing something, catching something, banging on something. That is asobu. Okay. You don't use it, asobu, to play games and all. Asobu is a very strange word in Japanese. The meaning can be, what? Doing nothing also. So now suppose I simply say I have to take the class. I sit simply like this, doing nothing. And what am I doing? I'm doing this. No fooling around. Asobu. I'm doing that. Okay. I used to always tell Asobu when people would say, no, it's a game. I said, okay. a 90-year-old man, suppose, will meet another 85-year-old man and say, please come home, no? Asobi ni kite kudasai. For asobu. Asobi ni kite kudasai, they say. What will a 85-year-old man play with a 90-year-old man? Will they run and play? Catch? Will they play that? What? You sit and talk. That is also good. To kill time, to while away time. That is also. So asub is that, though the meaning is play, like children, of course, they are so good. What do they do? Children, do they play anything? Run around. So even if I don't do anything and sit, that's also asub. So sotode asobanai, so don't play outside. You're telling the children. Yanonakade or asobimasho. Now the third question. Rewrite the sentences using kudasai masenka. So you have to use kudasai masenka to end the sentence. But the verb before verb before kudasai should always be in te form. That's all you got to do. The verb, turn it to te form and add kudasai masenka. Okay. Nihon no ryori o skuru. Skuru is the first group verb. So how is the te form? Nihon no ryori means Japanese food. Oh, skuru is to make. Yeah.
Sukutte.
No. Read. Tell the full sentence, no.
Nihon no ryori o
Yori o
sukutte
sukutte.
Te
Kudasai.
masen.
masen.
Kudasai?
Kudasai masenka.
Won't that kudasai means please make. Please make Japanese food. Kudasai masenka is won't you please make? Okay. Won't you please make Japanese food? Kudasai masenka. Next. Go kazoku. Kazoku is family. Go kazoku, your family. No sashin, photograph. Oh, miseru. Miseru is to show. Now say. If you had practiced your conjugation, no, this is how fast you will be. But you have not practiced. That's right. Go kazoku no sashin. I'm telling you the meaning. Please, won't you please show? How will I say? How will you say?
O kazoku no shashin o Misuru. Second group.
Misette.
Misete.
Kudasai.
Misete kudai
Kudasai
masenka.
masenka.
Kudasai masenka. Go kazoku no shashin no misete kudasai masenka. Now, eki. Eki is railway station. No ikikata. Ikikata means going way, the way to go. Oh, Oshieru, please tell. So suppose I say tell the way to the station. Tell me the way to the station. So won't you please tell me the way to the station? How will you say? Verb is Oshieru.
Iki no ikikata wo ushiyate kudasai masenka.
Can you tell it loud and again?
Iki. Sensei, I have a throat infection, so I couldn't speak
Yeah,
aloud.
okay, tell me.
Eki no
Ah,
ikikata wo
Oshiyete.
ushiyate kudasai masenka.
Masenka. Eki no ikikata o oshiete kudasaimasen ka. So won't you please tell me the way to the station? Okay, that's all. Now, look, the fourth question, it's translation. There are many bags. Okay. Bags, kaban. Many, taksan. I want a red one. See, there are many bags, but I want a red one. How will I say? Kabanga. Taksa arimasu. Kaban, there are many. I want. Want is hoshi. What? Red one. Akai no ga hoshi desu. Why I use ga? Because what I want I will get. Akai no ga hoshi desu. Kaban ga taksan arimasu. Akai no ga hoshi desu. Akai no means a red one. Okay. Delicious dishes are expensive. Cheap ones are not tasty. So delicious is oishi. Dish is ryori. Oishi ryori wa takai desu. Yasui no oishi ryori wa takai desu. Yasui no wa or yasui no ga oishi kunai desu. What yasui no wa oishi kunai desu. Oishi ryori wa takai desu. Yasui ryori wa yasui no wa yasui no wa oishi kunai desu. Not tasty. That big bus will go to the hospital, but that small one will not. Ano oki
Oki
bus ga byoin e ikimasu. Ano oki bus ga byoin e ikimasu. Nga or demo, but use nga. Ikimasu nga ano chisai no wa ikimasen. Oki bus ga byoin e ikimasu. Nga chisai no wa ikimasen. The girl with the long hair is my younger sister. The girl with the long hair is my younger sister. The girl with my long hair. With girl with long hair is my younger sister. Nagai kami. No, nagai kami means long hair. No, nagai kami no onna no ko. Nagai kami no onna no ko wa watashi no, or you don't even have to say watashi, because we say imoto desu. Nagai kami no onna no ko wa imoto desu. Imoto itself means my younger sister. Or imoto de, because and no, imoto de nagai kami no onna no ko wa imoto de, mijikai kami no wa tomodachi desu. Mijikai kami no wa tomodachi desu. Watashi no tomodachi desu. Mijikai no wa watashi no tomodachi desu. If you want to say watashi, it's okay. If you don't say watashi, also it is understood. My friend means I'm only speaking, so tomodachi desu. So remember, nagai kami means long hair. No onna no ko wa imoto de. You don't have to say watashi because why? Imoto itself means watashi. My sister. Imoto-san means it is somebody else's. So imoto de mijikai kami no wa, or mijikai no wa, or kami ga, you can say kami ga, that also you can say kami ga mijikai no wa tomodachi desu. Okay. Kami ga, okay, you can say even the other way. Kami ga nagai onna no ko wa, kami ga nagai onna no ko wa imoto de, mijikai no wa tomodachi desu. Okay. Because then, if you say kami ga nagai no, it's you're talking only about the hair. So kami ga nagai onna no ko wa imoto de, mijikai no wa tomodachi desu. That's all. So lesson 4 is that. Only thing what you got to understand is e-adjectives use no after the e-adjectives, makes it a kind of verb, and non-adjectives use na and add no. No. So lesson 15 was that. Now comes lesson 16. Okay, anything you got to ask me? You want to ask me? Anything? So we have come to lesson 15. We have finished lesson 15. Now we are into lesson 16. And you just have done 4 more lessons. Then this CJAT 1 is over. So 16th lesson. What is it? Before that, if there's anything you want to ask me, you must have been reading something. Anything that you wish to clear, you can always ask me. So if you can go to the 16th lesson, we'll go to the 16th lesson. If you're okay with it. So what do you say?
Yes, Sensei.
We go to the 16th lesson.
Sensei,
Yeah.
these recorded classes, you said it will be available till, for how many days? All the recorded classes?
I think it's there for about 1 year, I think.
1 year.
Hmm.
And is it that only after giving the exam you have to go to the next level, or
Which
after
one?
clearing?
No,
It's
it's
not
like
like
this. There's this, you can take this test anytime that you feel, you read your lessons, go through all your lessons, you work on them, work on the exercises and the Renshu and exercises. And when you feel comfortable, you can always take the exam. Okay, CJAT 1. Suppose you want to, improve on your scores, again you can take this paper. That is also possible. Only thing is, the first time you don't have to pay anything. If you have to take it again and improve on your scores and all, you'll have to pay some nominal amount, some small amount you have to pay. And you can improve on your scores.
If we want to go to the next level, only after clearing we are eligible, only
No, not like that. Once you've completed this level, you can go to the next level. If you are Hayakawa student, like you people have done CJAT 1 year,
okay.
you can go to CJAT 2.
Oh.
But if you're from any other place, like if you have not done CJAT 1 year,
Hmm.
because there are people who join from other places.
Okay.
They go there, do it, and then they feel okay, they want to do it at Hayakawa.
So that time they will ask for certification.
Then what happened? They'll have to take this test.
Okay.
Otherwise, they'll have to show us the certificate, that's this JLPT certificate.
Hmm.
So that they have to show us. Only then they can go to the next level. Whereas our students, no problem. You have finished you have been with us. And that's why, your attendance is important. We'll see whether you've attended all the classes. That's why we say, turn on the cameras, leave them on. Because we don't know whether you've attended the classes. No? You can always turn on the camera and then leave somewhere, go somewhere else. Right? Just to show that you have attended. It has happened, that's why I'm saying. And then they want a certificate saying that they've been our student. We can't simply give a certificate like that. No? Bona fide certificate and all. So earlier when the classroom classes were there, they'll just join the sign up and then they'll want a certificate. We cannot give, no. That we cannot do. So that's why
Yes.
it has happened. So, and they'll say, they have been Hayakawa students and they'll apply for a job somewhere or some, and that's not okay, right? And we will, so when they refer, ask us, we'll say, no, they were not our students. They just joined the course and they didn't attend any class. Naturally, if they have not attended the class, then they'll ruin our name, right? So that's why it has happened, not once, many times. And they demand, some of them, they demand a certificate. Why should we give? If you have attended the class, attendance is pakka, we are happy to give. But otherwise, just join the course and then they want a bona fide certificate. It's not possible. So that is the reason. Another thing is, that's why we say, online, how will we know? So that has also happened. They join and then they don't, the name will be there. They'll open the thing, and leave. I'm not saying here, I'm talking about it has happened, I'm saying. And they want a certificate. That's not possible. So that's it. So what happens is if you're going to the next level, there's no problem. We'll see, Your attendance is okay, fine. You can always go to the next level.
And for
Sensei?
Yeah.
What is hybrid class, Sensei? Hybrid class.
That's a good question. Hybrid is it's like this. We have courses like this, online courses like this. We have, and you don't know, you're not the only students. You're interactive, you're in the interactive batch. Like, we talk, no? You can ask me, now you're asking me, I'm talking to you. There are distant students also. Distance, what happens, they'll be able to see the recorded videos. Okay, and they can see the classes like this, but they cannot interact with me. They are distant students. And we have been having distance, not because of this COVID. We have been having distance, for a long time distance. That's why we have no problem having online courses. We have seen all this even before COVID and all this. Our recorded classes used to be there even before COVID set in and all that. Before the pre-pandemic levels, we had these classes. They could see online classes and all that. No, we didn't have an online class as such, but we had this distance, we had this recorded class. They can see the class, live and recorded. Okay, what is the hybrid class? Now we have this hybrid because, people in Chennai, right? They would want to attend classes, and whoever wants to attend classes. In fact, when I was taking class there, people from Bangalore would come. There was one person from Bombay who would come and attend classes. Every weekend he would come and attend classes and go back. Just to take the flight, morning flight, he will be there for the class. 11 o'clock for class, he used to be there. And he used to stay somewhere in Chennai only, then in the office. And he used to go back on Sunday after the class. So he was also there. Then there were people from Bangalore who would come and attend classes and go back. So weekends they would be there. So that was there. So classes, but generally people from Chennai, they attend the class, the classroom. And that class, we have online students also, like, the class which, these online students can see the class live. So it is both you have the online students and the classroom students attending the same class. That is also there. But this is happening here. I am taking the class in my house, and people all over, so many places they are watching. So this is interactive. Okay, and there is distance. I told you, distance classes.
So is it compulsory that if we opt for a hybrid mode,
Hmm.
you said both in classroom and online students attend? Is it
Yeah.
compulsory that online students should come sometimes if they call, or sometimes we have to come
not
to the
necessarily.
classroom session
It's,
and all?
it's
No,
not
it's
like
not
that.
like
The
that.
students have got all the privilege. They got all the privilege. If you want, you can come and attend there. Even otherwise, you can come and attend the class there.
Okay.
If you hybrid, no, you can attend the class there. But your class, how can you attend? Because the class is being conducted here, no?
Yes. That's
So,
right.
but if the class is being conducted in the classroom, you can also come and attend. This is hybrid. You have the choice whether to attend it at home, from home, or to attend it there, in the school.
And one more thing, Sensei. For listening practice, do you have any materials or something?
Listening
from the institute?
practice, what happens is, actually, your textbook comes with a CD.
Okay.
That's an interactive CD. You listen to Japanese speaking there. It's actually a Japanese, the founder, and there were many Japanese teachers. They are the ones who are speaking. So you'll be able to listen to. So in the third level and all, we have got books only for listening, the CJAT 3. CJAT 2 also we got, there's some listening material we used to send earlier. But I'll tell you something. We do have listening classes. So I thought, okay, I'll finish all this and then we'll have a listening. 2 classes I'll have listening. Okay.
Okay.
But there is I'll give you a very good site you can go to.
Yeah.
That is what I'll be using. So it's called mykikitori.com.
My?
Kikitori.com. I didn't know about this. Okay. I didn't know. One of my students gave me this on a pen drive. Okay. And she gave me this. I didn't know. Okay, when I didn't use it, then I didn't listen to this or anything. But when I started taking this online classes here, from Bangalore, for 4 batches, 3 or 4 batches earlier, I used it. Just thought, okay, let me see what this is. I was quite happy and I used it. Then the next batch I did again the same thing. And one of my students there said, no, he told me, Sensei, there's a site called mykikitori.com. Only then I got to notice. And then after that, I went and checked. It is really good. So, and it is free, understood? It is free. So you can go and set up an account, log in, and do a lot of listening. But anyway, I'll do it. The listening after that you can do. I'm going to use the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. Please.
Because generally, if we go to some YouTube and all, no, it's very difficult. They are going too fast, and we are difficult to
No.
catch up the words and all. That's why,
You can.
yeah.
Actually, it all comes with practice, listening. So when
Okay,
we do
sir.
listening, I'll tell you.
Yeah, thank you.
Listening was a very difficult for me also. I couldn't catch anything they say. It was so difficult for me also. Listening was the most difficult thing for me. Other things and all were not at all difficult. So, and not that any Japanese learner, listening is the most difficult thing. Not just me or you. Don't worry about it. You can listen.
And for typing also, I just tried just first 2 exercises.
I'll do one thing. See, typing.
though-
let me finish this. Next class. Next class. I'll tell you what to do. Okay.
Yeah. I just tried. Though we type in the correct answer, maybe they are asking in some other format with space. I don't know when to give space, when we should not
No,
give
there's
space.
no space in Japanese.
No, in that exercise, no, in that I have a student login. They maybe to make us understand, I think they have given space and all. Though the answer is right, it is not allotting marks. It says 0 only. Like that. So maybe we don't know the format in which we have to type. That is
Anyway, this typing I'll tell you
Okay.
probably in the next class, no?
Okay, sir.
So somehow
Thanks,
I was
Sister.
not able to do that, tell you that.
Okay.
So lesson 16, no? Lesson 16, right? So another thing, so after joining this, no, after you complete this, and see one thing, when you go to the next level, you should be sure about what you've learned. So at least read all the lessons at least thrice. Try. You can do it. 20 lessons. How many days will it take? In a day, you can do 3 lessons. Finish it. After which you can join the next level at Hayakawa. No problem. You don't have to, there's no requirement that you clear this and then you can always join the next level and take the next levels. Okay. So that part of it, don't worry. Because you are students of Hayakawa. No problem.
Sensei,
Yeah.
for CJET 2 level, until December, they have announced only 2 batches only. One is August, starts from August, and another one is December. So, if we missed August month, is there any possibilities to join September or October classes?
See, it's like this. CJET 1, we have a batch starting every month. Okay. Then from all these batches, people go on to the next level. So it's like this. Only then we can, have a batch. From all see, every batch about 3 or 4 students will join. They all join in CJET 2. CJET 2 is the next level. So you have to choose. Now your exam, you will be taking what? The exam in December only. Next December. The coming December, you have an exam. So you can choose. But you have to be comfortable. See, straight away going into the next level, you shouldn't be shaky in this level. That's the whole thing. And please, don't rush. Take it slow. You people are, at least, you know, you're now not my age, no, the age that I started. So I had to, but even I didn't rush like I wanted to. So it's all it all depends on you, how you comfortable you are. Because the next level, the grammar gets little more denser. It's nothing. It's as interesting as this. Once you're very pakka in this, right? That becomes so interesting. Then of course kanji, then the grammar is little. So be very sure about the verb forms here, the conjugation, how you conjugate the verbs and all that. You should be fine. So lesson 16 now, I've got about 3 minutes. I'll give you a break now. Lesson 16 is a very different lesson altogether. What you see here, you will not see in any other lessons in the book. This is a totally different thing altogether. Language is a different language altogether. You are learning Japanese only. This is Japanese, but it's a different language. Okay. What is it? It is plain Japanese. Lesson 16 is plain Japanese, which you will not be using normally. So you won't use it when you speak to Japanese, you won't use this. Unless that Japanese is your very, very close friend, which never happens. But suppose you're speaking to some other other Indian friends, or an American, or if you go to Japan, you speak to some American or a European, then probably, and if you're friends with them, you could speak this. You will never speak this to a Japanese. This is a totally different language altogether. It's plain Japanese. Very informal. So where do Japanese speak this? Even among Japanese, they don't speak this to anybody. Among close friends, in school, very close friends, in school and all, they speak this. In office also, no. You'll not hear this being spoken unless it's very close friends. So at home, at home people do speak within the family. Outside the family, no chance. Then what happened? If you were to speak this, then you become very familiar in this familiar tone. And familiar tone, Japanese don't like. They don't like this. Being very familiar. Okay. Even among Japanese. Then what about us? No chance. So, but anyway, then why do you have to learn this? That's again a question. Because you'll hear this. You'll hear this being spoken. Where? You see a film, you'll hear this. You see a TV, serial or whatever, they have serials too. You see this. No. So you will hear this. So definitely, so you have to know. So you can have a break now. Take a break. We'll come to this after the break. 7:35. We are back. 7:30. Huh? What happened? 14, 15 ಅದ ನೋಡ. ಹ. 18 rupees. 14, 15 ಒಂದಿಗೆ ಎത്ര ಬರುತ್ತೆ? Yeah. I hope you're all back. So I was telling you about this plain Japanese. I'll share this screen. Please take down. Okay, please take down. Make a note of all this, all these things that I have. So this is lesson 16. Plain Japanese. What is it? Okay, you don't use des and mas. I told you, remember telling you this. Formal Japanese, you use des and mas to end your sentences. Here, don't end your sentences with des. Please write this. Don't end your sentences with des or your verbs with mas. Your verbs are not supposed to end in mas form. What do you use then? You use the plain form, which is the dictionary form. So, kaimono ni iku. That's how you say. That is, I will go shopping. I'll go shopping. Kaimono ni iku. You don't say kaimono ni ikimasu. So don't end your sentences with des or your verbs in the sentences. You know that is the final. Don't end it with mas. In between anywhere you can use the plain form. No problem. That doesn't make it plain, okay? Suppose you use the plain form in between anywhere. In the middle of the sentence, no problem. It doesn't make it informal. The final verb which ends the sentence should be in dictionary form if it is plain. Okay. So use plain forms of verbs. Then the plain form of this. Then what? Don't use this. Okay. Don't use this. Then what will you use? Use the plain form of this, which is da. So gakseda. Gakseda means what? I am a student. So use plain form of this, which is da. And so this is formal, da is informal. Then the plain form of deshita, you know that past. This deshita. This is non-past. Deshita is past. So what is the plain form of deshita? Datta. Datta. So you got to tell yourself this deshita. Da datta. This deshita. Da datta. This deshita. Da datta. Now, plain form of deva arimasen. You know this deva arimasen, no? The very first lesson you learned. This deva arimasen. First or second lesson. So deva arimasen is formal. What is the plain form? Devanai. Plain form of this is da. Plain form of deshita is datta. Plain form of deva arimasen is devanai. You've already seen this before. Devanai. So what should be the past? Can you say? What is the past? Devanai is non-past. Devanakatta. Okay. Devanakatta. Okay. Da datta. Please write it like this. Non-past, past. Devanai, Devanakatta. You say Deva Arimasan, you're being formal. It's polite. Devanai, Devanakatta. These are plain. Da, datta. Devanai, da is positive. Devanai is negative.
Negative.
So da is plain. This is formal. Devanai is plain. Deva Harimasan is formal. So Devanai, what is the past? Devanakatta. Da, datta. Now let us see verbs. Verbs. Please write. Non-past, negative. Aru. Verbs. Non-past. You know, aru, no? Aru is arimas, no?
To
Plain.
exist.
Arimas is formal. Aru. What is the negative? Nai. Nai is the negative. Aru means is there. Nai means not. Is not there. Iru. Inai. These are all plain forms, okay? Aru is Arimas is the plain, no, Arimas is formal. Aru is informal. And someone is asking me something. I'm not able to hear clearly. Aru Arimas. Arimasen is a negative for Arimas, but the plain is nai. Whereas Iru, Imas. Negative is Imasen, but plain is Inai. So remember this. Aru, Nai, Iru, Inai. Kaku. You know this, no? Kaku, kakanai. Negative. Kaku, the formal is kakimas. Kakanai is kakimasen. Yeru kakanai. Plain negative. Nomu, nomanai. You know the verb negative form? Plain negative. Taberu, tabenai. Okay. So now see aru nai, iru inai, kaku kakanai, nomu nomanai, taberu tabenai. These are non-past, no? Now we have to see the past for all these. Have you written this? Please tell me, okay, when you're finished, right?
Yes, it's
Now, aru, past, no? Aru atta. Ta form is past, no? Plain past, I told you, ta form. Aru, first group, so atta. Ending in ru, no? Uru, tsu, it's iru, ita. Iru is a second group verb, so drop ru and add ta. Ita. Aru, arimas, arimashita should be the formal. Iru, imas, imashita is the formal. Here it is iru, ita. Aru, atta. Kaku. You know the ta form is kaita. Because it ends in ku, drop ku and add ita. Nomu, nonda. Taberu, tabeta. If it is mashita, no, it is all formal. All these in mashita. That's okay. So please write this down. Aru atta. Iru ita. Kaku kaita. Nono nonda. Taberu tabeta. So these are all positive, no? Negative, past, how will you see? How do you say for these verbs? So have you written this down?
Yes, Sensei.
Negative. Now non-past is nine, no? See, negative, there it is non-past, it is nine. Aru, nine. Iru, inai. So nine. Past is nakatta. Inai is inakatta. Simply drop e and add katta, that's all. Kakanai, non-past. Past is kakanakatta. Nomanai, nomanakatta. Tabenai, tabenakatta. So you see, negative, non-past and past. Plain. These are all plain, negative, non-past and past. We have already seen plain past, plain, positive, plain, non-past, past. Now it is negative, plain, non-past, past. Now we have seen verbs. This is all there is that you have to know about verbs. Okay. Now comes adjectives, the next thing. If we have already seen this, let this be a kind of revision for you. E adjectives. Atsui. Please anywhere write this. You may think I've already written this, all this down. It's not that. Write it again. Because we are seeing plain adjectives. Atsui. E adjective. Atsukatta. Past. Non-past. We are seeing the non-past and past. It's all positive. Adjective positive. Non-past past. E adjective. Omoshiroi. Omoshirokatta. Oishii. Oishikatta. Drop E and add katta. Now we'll see the negative for this. That is adjectives, non-past, and past. So adjectives plain, non-past and past. Okay. Adjectives, positive, non-past, past, and plain. Adjectives, that is E adjectives, positive, plain, non-past, past. Now we have to see negative. Same thing. Atsi, atsukunai, non-past. Atsukunakatta. Omoshiroi. No? Negative is omoshirokunai and omoshirokunakatta. Oishi. Negative is oishikunai and oishiku nakatta. Atsukunai, atsuku naka. Omoshirokunai, omoshiroku nakatta. Oishikunai, oishiku nakatta. Non-past, past, negative, plain. Tell me when you're finished writing. So have you finished writing?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Please let me know, okay? Because otherwise I say I'm hanging on here. You'll be wondering why. I'm waiting for you to finish writing this. Now comes na adjectives. You've already written this again, but please do write again. Because this is lesson 16. Now benrida, na adjective. Benrida. Benridatta. So na adjectives drop na and add the datta. So benridatta. These are positive, huh? Positive. Please write na adjectives positive, non-past, past. Shizukada. Shizuka datta. Shizuka. Shizuka. Shizuka da. Shizuka datta. Suki. Suki means like. Suki da. Suki datta. Tell me when you are finished. Or please don't make me wait. The moment you finish, anyone, anybody there.
Finished, sensei.
Finished.
Finish, Sensei.
Sukida, Sukida. Now we have to see negative. Benri Devanai. There it was Benri Devanai. Past is Benri Devanakata. So, no adjectives, plain, negative, non-past, past. Shizuka Devanai. Shizuka, that it was here. Shizuka Devanai. Shizuka Devanakata. Suki Devanai. Suki Devanaka. Okay?
Yes, sensei.
Suki Devanakata did not like. Suki Devanai don't like. Do not like. Suki Devanakata did not like. So you've written this, please tell me.
Yes, sensei. Yes, sensei.
Yeah. So we have seen plain, non-past, past, both verbs and adjectives. Now, Devanai, in everyday speech, when they speak, they use Janai. Deva becomes Ja. Deva becomes Ja, it's compressed. Like Deva becomes Ja. What is Ja? It's nothing but Deva. Janai. This is how they, when they speak, you must have heard, those of you who have heard Japanese spoken, what is Janai? What's the meaning? Devanai. So Suki Janai, Benri Janai. Okay. So Janakata, Devanakata becomes Janakata. So Suki Janakata, Suki Janai, Shizuka Janai, Shizuka Janakata, okay. Benri Janai, Benri Janakata. This is okay, no? So far,
This
yeah?
Janakata, that is
Janakata.
Janai is a plain form, right, sensei?
Janakata also
Plain, okay.
that is Devanai is what you will see in for when in written and all you'll see Devanai, Devanakata and all that. Suppose it's plain, okay. But in everyday speech, they don't say Devanai, they say Janai. Devanakata, no? They say Janakata. It's both the same thing. Now you'll ask me, what should I say? Should I use Janai or Janakata? Or Devanai or Devanakata? Use anything you like. Want to use Devanakata? Great. Devanai you use. But everyday speech you'll hear Janai, Janakata. Okay. What I meant to say is, you'll hear Janai, Janakata, where it should have been Devanai, Devanakata. Slowly, language also changes, right? But both are okay. Use Devanai is Janai, or Janai is Devanai. Janakata is Devanakata. Okay. Janakata is Devanakata.
Wait, Sensei, this is not non-past and past.
This is past. Janai is non-past. Janakata is past.
Okay.
Devanai is non-past, no?
Right.
Devanakata is past. So in everyday speech, you will hear Devan. So suppose you hear Janai, you should understand that they have been saying Devanai. If you hear Janakata, you should understand that they have said Devanakata. Okay, which is why I have given this in red for you to understand. So what you do when do something, Devanai, and you put this Janai in brackets and Janakata in brackets. Do that. That should, the confusion should go. Do this. Okay.
In some of the Japanese videos, they use Janagi. That's why I asked Sensei.
Yeah. What they are saying is Devanai, that's all. So Janai, Janakata, so they speak. This is plain, no? So what is Devanai? It's nothing but Janai. Put it in brackets. Now, the lesson, this lesson, the title is Tomodachi ni Au. Okay. Tomodachi ni Au. See this. There's Tomodachi to Au. Au means to meet. Okay. Au means to meet. Who? Tomodachi. So Tomodachi ni Au means I meet a friend. That is, we did not plan on meeting. Okay. You did not tell your friend, okay, no, I'll be going to the supermarket. Okay, tomorrow. So we'll meet there and we'll go have breakfast or something. So you're telling your friend, okay, we'll meet somewhere. Then it is a different thing. This what you do is you go to the supermarket and you see your friend there. You did not plan on meeting. So, but anyway, you meet your friend. So Tomodachi ni Au is we did not plan on meeting. So you say, what is the meaning of Tomodachi ni Au? I meet a friend. So Tomodachi to Au means I meet with a friend, which means my friend and I meet as planned. We plan to meet somewhere and we meet. Okay, see the ni and to, see the difference. Tomodachi to Au, I meet with a friend. Tomodachi ni Au, I meet a friend. So once you write this, you tell me, okay? Finish writing this.
Yes, yes.
Next. There's a thing, it's a conjunction, kedo. Kedo is a conjunction. And it means, however. We say, no, however. Japanese use this a lot. They say something and immediately they say, however, or, but. Okay. So, kedo is a conjunction, it means, however, and is a short form. Actually, kedo, like Devanai, Jannai, like this, kedo is a short form of keredo. So where do you use this? Between two sentences, no? Between two sentences, you connect. Like, you say, this is convenient, but however, very costly. Suppose it is a house, it's very convenient, but very costly. However, it's very costly. How will you say? Benri des nga, okay, that way, but Benri des keredo takai. Benri des keredo takai. Keredo means however. So in formal language, you use keredo after des, sorry. After this, you use keredo. Like Benri des keredo takai. So use keredo after des. So des keredo. And connect the sentences. But you can also say des kedo. This des kedo. Benri des kedo. That's how they say. Benri des kedo. You normally hear people say. Benri des kedo takai. But when you speak plain language, you hear it as da kedo. See, des kedo becomes da kedo. Actually, it is des keredo. Des kedo is how you normally hear. In plain language, da kedo. Okay. So, kedo is a conjunction. It means, however, it's a short form of keredo. In formal language, you use keredo after des. I just told you, no? How you use it? The first sentence ends with des. You use keredo after that. And then say the second sentence. But in plain language, you'll hear it as da kedo. In formal, you'll hear it as des kedo also. Des kedo. Actually, it is des keredo. Des kedo. Plain language, da kedo. Have you written this?
Yes, sensei.
Yes, Sensei.
So, when you listen to Japanese spoken, you can hear all this. Okay. And the lesson 16 is about this. So, I've told you what all you'll have to see. And there's another thing. Japanese, plain Japanese, when Japanese is spoken, right? You'll see many things drop. So many particles will be dropped. I've told you about the end, how it ends. You'll end in plain form of verbs. And you won't end in des. Instead of this, you use da. And instead of deshda, you use datta. And deva arimasen, you use deva nai or nai. But there are so many things you see dropped, because that's how we speak our languages too. Many things, when we speak formally, we use something. When we speak plain every day, so many things we drop. Like that, Japanese also speak. Now, and we'll see what is dropped. And the best way to understand this lesson is, Just find out what is dropped. Then you will know. You will hear. Now I am going to read the lesson. I'm going to explain. You see what is dropped. I will also tell you what is dropped. You also try locating what is dropped. Okay. Before which we will have to see the kanji for lesson 60. I will tell you the meanings of the kanji. Correct. Okay. First kanji, to meet. First kanji, to meet. Au. Second kanji, please take it as fundamental, basic. Take it as basic. Third kanji, take it as river, stream. Can be a stream, river. Okay. The fourth kanji, friend. The fifth kanji, paper. Paper. Fifth kanji, paper. Sixth kanji, to write. Now the seventh kanji, these are about seasons. Spring season. Spring is a season, spring season. The next kanji, summer. The next kanji, autumn. And the last kanji, winter. So I will read, I'll again say the first kanji is to meet, second kanji take it as basic. Basis, basic, fundamental thing like that. But let us take it as basic. The third kanji is river or stream. Fourth kanji is friend. Fifth kanji is paper. Sixth kanji is to write. Then the seventh kanji is spring season. Eighth kanji is summer. Ninth kanji is autumn. And the 10th kanji is, the final kanji is winter. So, okay, now the sounds. The first kanji you should know au, definitely. You should know kai also. Au and kai. Au is to meet. So, kai. Then the second kanji, you should know gen and moto. Moto and gen. The third kanji, kawa. Kawa. The fourth kanji. The other, and what I'm not reading, telling you right now you don't need it, but it's good if you know it. Later you may have to come to know what. Kawa definitely you should know. Then the next kanji, the fourth kanji, tomo. You know tomodachi? No, tomo this. And tachi, there's another kanji, tomo, tachi kanji. So tomodachi. And you have to know you, definitely you. Now after this, now, this kanji, after this tomo kanji, use a hito kanji, it becomes yujin. And yujin means friend. Yujin means friend. Okay. So tomo and you, tomo, both you should. Then kami you should know, kami. Paper. So kami is paper and she is she. The onyomi, which also you should know. Kami and she. Washi. Washi is Japanese paper. She. So She is important. Kami also, yeah, definitely. Next is kaku and sho. You should know. Sho. Kaku, sho. This is what is there in, Toshokan, Toshokan, no show this. Toshokan, no show this. Toshoshitsu. Toshokan, no show this. Okay, leave that. Then Haru you should know. Haru, definitely you should know. Haru is spring season. And Shun, if you know, it's good. Right now you don't need it. So I'm not telling you this. But the next kanji, Natsu. Sama. Natsu you should know. And Ka, good if you know. Like beginning of summer, no? It's called Shoka. That's a beginning kanji, Shoka. So Ka and Natsu. Natsu you should know. Natsu means summer. Then autumn is Aki. Aki. And the other sound, slowly get to know that also. Right now you don't need it. Then the final kanji is Fuyu. Winter is Fuyu. Aki is autumn. Natsu is summer. Haru is spring. So you should know Fuyu. Fuyu means winter. And the other To and all that, slowly get to know that. Right now, not necessary. So this is lesson 16. Okay. Now I'll start the lesson. I hope I finish something at least today. So what you got to see is, see what is dropped and what is changed. So Tomodachi ni au. See how it ends? It's not I must. Au. Plain. So Tomodachi ni au. What's the meaning? I meet a friend. Please write. I meet a friend. Next. Indo wa atsu ne. Indo, see that? Indo wa atsu ne.
Yes.
What is dropped? This is dropped. Indo wa atsu desu ne. This is dropped. So Indo wa atsu ne. India is hot, isn't it? That's how you translate this. India is hot, isn't it? Then Yugata. Yugata is evening. Mo, evenings also. Yoru, night. See the kanji, you know the kanji. Yoru, night. Mo, nights also. Suzushi kunai. Suzushi, please write the meaning. Cool. Suzushi kunai, not cool. Please write not cool. Actually, Suzushi E, that E is dropped and Ku and at night. Suzushi kunai. So, Yugata mo, Yoru mo, Suzushi kunai. Evenings also, nights also are not cool. Suzushi is cool. Then what is that? Zenzen. Zenzen actually emphasizes its negative. Zenzen always we will see a negative verb or an adjective. And negative, it emphasizes what it means. Not at all. Never. Please write the meaning of Zenzen. Not at all. Never. So Yugata mo, Yoru mo, Suzushi kunai means evenings also, nights also are not cool. But Zenzen Suzushi kunai means never cool, not at all cool. So Yugata mo, Yoru mo, Zenzen Suzushi kunai, evenings also, nights also are never cool. Next. So Zen, whenever Zen you see Zen, the verb or an adjective ending, it will be negative. It emphasizes the negative. Next, verb or an adjective. Now, mainichi, every day. Ga, natsu dane, natsu desne becomes natsu dane. This is not there. Instead of this, it is da, I told you. So, mainichi, every day. Ga, natsu dane. Every day is summer, isn't it? Every day is summer, isn't it? Now, Indojin, next, Indojin Indian. No, Seito students. That is, the teacher will say, someone is my Seito. So, Indojin no Seito means my Indian students. Please write that. My Indian student. All students. Oh, Shokai. Shokai, introduction. So, two kanji word. Shokai, introduction. Introduction. Suru, introduce. Shokai Suru means to introduce. Shokai is introduction. To do introduction means to introduce, right? So Shokai Suryo, Shokai Shimas becomes Shokai Suryo, Shokai Shimasyo becomes Shokai Suryo. So I will introduce my, so please write the meaning as this. I will introduce my Indian students, So Indojin, no Seito, my Indian students. Or Shokai Suryo, Shokai Shimasyo, I will introduce my Indian students, I will introduce my Indian students, Now, Indono, India's Otera temples. Wow. Shizuka Janai. Indian temples are not silent. Shizuka Janai. Ne, right? Indian temples are not silent. Are they? Indian temples are not quiet. Are they? Shizuka Janai. Ne? So Indian temples are not silent, right? Correct? Next. So that is what you see in the box. Now we'll see the lesson. Tanaka. Are? What is this are? It is not that kore sore are, okay? It is that are is an exclamation. This are is same, is the same thing like Hindi, we say, are? In Hindi, you do say, are? Same thing. Are? Hayashi-kun. That is, Tanaka meets Hayashi-san. Where? Wherever, we'll see what. Are? Hayashi-kun. They have not planned to meet. Because Tanaka has not expected Hayashi to be around there. So, but Hayashi is there. Are? Hayashi-kun. Hisashiburi. Genki. Now look at this. So many things are dropped. The first place, what is kun? Kun is used by seniors for juniors. But it is only used for, for a male. You don't use it for women, girls, you don't use it. You use it for a junior, who's a male man. Now, suppose you join a company, you're working in a company, you've joined. You've just joined. There are so many seniors, very old people, and you have to be with them, you have to learn the work from them. Okay, to assist them and all that. So they will call you your name and use kun. Where you use san, no, you use kun. But who do you use it for? You use it for your juniors. So students, teachers will use it for their students, teachers for their students. Seniors in college and school and all, no, they'll use it for the juniors. Okay, in the company and all that, seniors will use it for the for the junior subordinates. But it's only used for men, not for women, girls, and all that. But now that I have done that, I've told you that. So, Are Hayashi kun. So, definitely Tanaka is senior to Hayashi. And then Hayashi is senior. Okay, Hayashi is senior. And you see, Hisashiburi. What's the meaning of Hisashiburi? Long time. It's been a long time. So, how will you say it? Informally, how will you say it? Hisashiburi desu ne. That's how you say. Hisashiburi desu ne. If you have to be even more respectful, say, Oh Hisashiburi desu ne. Oh Hisashiburi desu ne. You use O before it. So, Oh Hisashiburi desu ne. So, otherwise, see, Hisashiburi desu ne. Here it is just Hisashiburi. Now, next you see, Genki. Question it is, it's a question for, you put a question mark there, then you'll understand. Genki, how will you say it normally? How will you say it? O Genki desu ka? O Genki desu ka becomes Genki. So please don't read it like this, okay? If you read it like this, you won't get the meaning. Here. Are Hayashi-kun, Hisashiburi, Genki. No. Are Hayashi-kun, Hisashiburi, Genki. This is how you read this. Then you get the meaning. Hayashi says, Tanaka-san, Hisashiburi, Genki dayo, Genki desu yo, Genki dayo. Ima jikan aru. See that? Ima jikan ga arimasu ka? Jikan means time. Do you have the time now? Ima jikan aru. So arimasu ka? Drop. So jikan ga arimasu ka? Ima jikan ga arimasu ka becomes ima jikan aru. Tanaka, aru yo. I have, arimasu yo. Becomes aru yo. Then ocha tea, o nomi nagara, ocha o nomi nagara. Chotto, a little. Chotto means a little. Hanashimashou yo. Let's speak. Hanashimashou. Let's speak, while drinking tea, let's speak a little for some time. Chotto. Hanashimashou yo. So while drinking tea, let's speak for some time. Hayashi, Kissaten. Kissaten is a coffee shop. Ni haitte, we'll go into a coffee shop and yukkuri hanashitai ne. Yukkuri means don't rush, have nothing in mind, take our time. No? Hanashitai ne. Casually we speak. Let's speak. Hanashitai means I want to speak. So kissaten ni haitte, yukkuri hanashitai ne, we want to speak, right? Casually, without any hurry. So, Kissaten is a coffee shop. Next is Kissaten. When the scene shifts, now Hayashi and Tanaka are speaking. So, what they speak, we will see in the next classes. It is 8:30. So, Mo hachiji han desu kara. So much. Okay. So we'll meet you again in the next class. So we'll complete lesson 16 then and take up lesson 17. So mata,
Asate.
asate. So you have to practice your conjugation. You have to read the lessons. Okay. And you have to ask me. If you have any doubts, you have to ask me in the next class. So mata, asate. Arigato gozaimasu.
Asate arigato gozaimasu, sensei.
また、ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。先生。